Hey guys, we're here at Project Halo in Fulshear, Texas. It's just right outside of Houston to the west. We're here with Melissa. Melissa, thank you for joining us. We
Thank you.
really appreciate your time. This is a husband and wife team, and as everybody knows out there, it can get kind of busy in the tap room. So I
Yes.
appreciate you coming out here and spending a few minutes with us. Spicy memes. So you just told me a really good story about
Mhm.
this beer. This is number 16 on your menu. There's a great menu here as far as beer. But tell us a little bit about this, and tell us about the Green Beret Foundation.
All right. So spicy memes. This is made with the Yakima Chief Ranch, Yakima Chief Hops Veterans Blend. It's their 5th year doing that. So they donate a certain portion to a different foundation every year.
Mhm.
This year's the Hunter Seven Foundation,
Hmm.
and then we're donating a portion to the Green Beret Foundation, which is a Special Forces foundation that helps out families when they need it.
Hmm.
In case things happen.
That's part of
Um,
the Army,
Uh,
or is it
yes,
okay,
Army.
part of the Army?
So the Green Beret Foundation, it's Special Forces.
Right.
So yeah, part of the Army.
And your husband served in the military
Yes.
as well, so that's kind of the tie-in as far as that.
Yes.
So we,
Yes.
we, we appreciate his service
Mhm.
for that.
Thank you.
It's excellent, by the way. It's excellent. It's a great beer. I think that's what you're
Yes,
drinking
that's
as
what I'm
well.
drinking.
So yeah, beers are like kids. We've learned going through different breweries. I've asked the brewer. I said, what is one of your favorites? And they're like, I got 3 kids. I can't really tell which one's my favorite. So it's like
Yeah.
I don't know. But this is an excellent beer for sure.
Thank you.
You guys started the brewery. You have one son,
Yes.
I believe. And why did you choose Fulshear? What Fulshear, for you that don't know, we're probably 35 miles west of Houston,
Yes.
thereabouts, right off of I-10 or right off of West Park Tollway. Really nice area. We're looking at a beautiful sunset going down behind Laura as far as the actual sky is concerned. Why did you choose Fulshear, and why did you choose this location?
It was selfishly, we wanted a brewery near our house.
Okay.
Because there's really nothing out here.
Right.
If you want to go to, a few different breweries or to a brewery, you have to go into the city.
Sure.
And we didn't want to drive into the city.
Sure. Yeah.
So we wanted to be close to home. We saw that this was
Available.
there was
Mhm.
no breweries here. So we decided to open here in Fulshear.
So talk to us about the whole, making it happen, figuring out, okay, you both had jobs, and you just made the passion to make it happen, and you went to school for
Yes.
this, right?
Yes.
So give us a little bit of that. So what did you end up doing, and what made you start home brewing to begin with?
So we lived in Washington State from
Mhm.
2012 to 2018,
Mhm.
and already in 2012, the craft beer industry was big there.
Right.
So really just getting into craft beer,
Mhm.
and then wanting to learn how to make it.
Mhm.
I did. We took a one-on-one brewing lesson with a nano brewery
Mhm.
shop there in Olympia, and from there just took it home, continued practicing whenever Steve was gone,
Right.
deployed or training.
Right.
That's what I did.
Right.
So that's why I ended up brewing, and
Okay.
Steve takes care of the
Sure.
other stuff.
Yeah, yeah. And then the school you went to?
Yes, so with through West Texas A&M,
Mhm.
I took a professional brewing and fermentation course.
Okay.
And since it was during COVID,
Right.
well, still COVID, right?
Oh,
But since
well,
it was
let's not-
2020,
Yeah,
I know,
2020.
it's like
We'll try to forget that
Yeah.
year. Yeah.
it was online, so
Okay.
I did it online,
Okay.
and
Your son was, I guess, 15-ish at the time. Thereabouts.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you were
yeah.
still busy as a mom.
yes,
Still is, obviously.
But I mean, he's a great kid.
Mhm.
Showed him how to cook since
Right.
he was young.
Sure.
Do his own laundry, so I don't
Right.
have to worry as much
Yeah.
about him.
Yeah.
He's a great kid. But
You guys then in turn said, okay, look, let's just make the leap. Let's make the
Mhm, pretty
leap.
much.
Let's do the brewery.
mhm.
Y'all both had jobs, and then there you
Yeah.
go. So American dream, right? So it's the American dream from that
Yeah.
standpoint. You have a beautiful location. New beers coming out. I mean, how often does your tap list rotate? Do you have new barrel aged
Mhm.
stuff coming out? Talk to us a little bit about that.
So our menu from like the first few beers, those are core beers.
Mhm.
We have a blonde, a pilsner, an IPA.
I think you said when we talked earlier, you like to brew. What'd you call it?
Crispy girls.
Crispy. Yeah, crispy.
Crispy beers.
Right.
Yeah, I love lagers.
Right.
Love lagers, love pilsners. So that's why we have lagering tanks. I don't know if you saw the
I
horizontal
did.
tanks.
Mhm.
Those are for
I
the
did.
lagers.
I did.
So we have a lot of crispy beers.
Okay.
A lot of crispy beers.
So new ones coming out. What could we expect?
So one exciting one. Well, I think they're all exciting.
Yeah, of
but
course.
one
They're
of,
like the kid example.
One of them, we did a collab with the Growler Spot, and they're the craft beer bar here in Fulshear. And so we did a collab, a dry hop pilsner.
Okay.
And it is very aromatic. It's very nice.
Is it on tap now?
No, not yet.
Okay.
It should be out in about 3 weeks. And
Okay.
we'll have a release sort of pint night party
Okay.
at the Growler Spot
Okay.
once
Okay.
it's ready.
And that's a really nice for that. For those you don't know, it's a really nice. It's really a good craft beer. One of the better craft beer areas out here on the west side of Houston for sure. And of course, we know those guys, and they do a really good job.
Yeah,
they have a
super
lot of good
awesome.
stuff. People, and it's only 5 minutes from here, maybe 7 minutes from here.
Yeah,
it's
it's
very
on our
close.
way home.
Yeah,
So we'll stop
yeah.
by at night.
We just found out we're neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't even know that. So I'll just bike by your house.
There you go.
So the overall craft beer scene, you got into it in 2020 kind of thing. You went to school and whatnot. How do you feel about the craft beer scene as far as not just in Houston, but from y'all are self-distributing. So do you feel good about the scene? Do you feel it's oversaturated? Do you feel that there's some brewers out there that really shouldn't be? I mean, what is your opinion as a brewer? What is your opinion on that?
No, I mean, I feel good about it. And then, we all have our different beers we like to brew,
Sure,
different things
sure.
niche. But I don't, everyone's been really friendly. The people we've met, nobody's like, oh, no, my secrets.
Yeah, this is my stuff, don't touch.
Everyone's
Yeah.
really friendly,
Right.
open book.
Right.
And we have Baba Brew House just 5
Right
miles
down the road. Yep.
And I don't see them as competition or
Right.
anything. Like, I'll tell people, go over there,
Yeah.
they're open,
Right.
go.
Right.
And they'll do the same thing.
Right.
Help each other out. And
It's funny you should mention that because we were at a brewery a couple of weeks ago in Houston, and we were smack dab between. There were 3 breweries basically in a row, and we were in the center one, and there was one here, and there was one here, and the guy in the center was saying, "Hey, look, go visit these guys, and go visit." Of course, we've been there already, but that's the beautiful thing about the brewing business is that these guys really enjoy one another, and during COVID, as you've mentioned, a lot of people banded together. The larger breweries, the smaller brewery, and they banded together to make, whether it be alcohol, hand sanitizing.
yes.
And so it's a community.
Yeah.
And then the last thing is that, speaking of communities, so we're in Fulshear. So Fulshear is a really big family-oriented community. I see a lot of kids here, which is great. I believe you're pet friendly as well. Is that correct?
Inside and outside.
Inside and outside. We're here on a nice patio, so it's nice. We have a great sunset coming out from the west. From a family-friendly atmosphere, mom and dad running a brewery and having friends and family come out and go. Breweries to us is a community hub.
Yeah.
It's really, I've noticed, I made the comment to you earlier about an hour ago that I noticed you know a lot of your customers.
Yes.
So you have a lot of regulars, obviously, and you have a lot of people that obviously come in and probably try the beer and go, wow, this is really excellent stuff. So it's really nice that y'all are providing that for this city. Because there's really nothing here, right? So this is only going to grow, and we're really happy that you're here for sure. Anything else that you'd like to say? So we talked about the stuff coming out, your story. You fell in love with brewing while you were in Washington. Your husband was active military, which we appreciate that very much, as beeryeti.com, and we recognize that is a commitment, and it's a commitment not only on his, but obviously on you and your son as well, of course. And took the leap, opened the brewery, ready to go. You're excited. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I guess the name.
Oh yes,
right?
the name. How did Project Halo come up?
So my husband was in the Army,
Okay.
and he was on a free fall team. And
What does that mean?
So
I'm a neophyte when it comes. Okay,
jump out
got
of
it.
airplanes.
Okay,
And one of the jumps is a halo jump.
okay,
It's a high altitude, low opening.
okay.
And he just always, just the word halo, what it is. He always
Right.
loved the name. He wanted to add it to business. I had nothing better.
Yeah.
So Project Halo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. High, jump, low. So as you're
Low
coming
open.
down, obviously
That's
you
when you
open.
open, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's
Wow. That
crazy.
takes a lot of guts.
Oh, yeah.
I'm scared to get up on this roof here, much
Me
less
too.
get on a plane and
Yes.
jumping up. Planes are supposed to take you from point A to point B.
Yes.
You're not supposed to jump out between point A and point B.
Yes. I did one tandem jump, and the guy, he just spun so much. I got so dizzy. That was the only time I'm like, nope, this is it for me.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
So Project Halo. So Project, why'd you name it Project? It's a project
It's our
of love.
project.
Okay.
It's our project.
And then of love.
Yes.
Got it. Of love. Yeah.
Mhm.
And Project Halo. That's perfect. So guys, come see Project Halo. These guys are really sweet to spend time with us, and we really appreciate that very much.
Thank you.
Good people. This is what you find when you go to these breweries. You find good quality people that are really interested in learning about you, learning about the customer, not secretive, as we touched on before, and overall sharing their story. And as we travel around the country and the world and go through stories and whatnot, it's interesting to hear everybody's story. So cheers to you from beeryeti.com. Thank you for spending time with us, and come out here to Fulshear. You will not regret it. Cheers.